Hello, dear yogis. So beautiful to see you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. My name is Madalina, and today I decided to do this video because I really want to celebrate, first of all, the fact that we have a solar eclipse together with a new moon, which are new beginnings and endings of old, so leaving the old behind and embracing the new. That's one reason. And the second reason, it's because these events are happening on my birthday, so I really wanted to make a gift to you by practicing together online. So today's practice is gonna be a gentle vinyasa in order to stretch our hips and to open our heart. These are gonna be our main points because, as you know, I really believe that our womb, our solar plexus, together with the heart are so interconnected. So we really want to open these areas in order for the energy to flow, to circulate into us, so we can live life in a different pace, in a different way. So let's start by sitting down in a comfortable position, cross-legged, Sukhasana, easy pose. Place your hands on your knees and find this alignment in your spine. Make sure your spine is straight and imagine there is like a string that is coming from the bottom, from your coccyx, from the bottom of your spine to the going through your middle, through the middle of your head and going up, 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 stretching you and making you higher. Relax your shoulders and put a smile on your face. And let's take deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth with a sound. Inhale one more time. And one last time. Coming back to your normal breath, closing your eyes if you haven't done so yet. And start noticing the air coming in and out through your mouth, through your nose. Cold air coming in, warm air coming out. This practice is calming our mind and our nervous system, and it brings our attention back into the body. And let's inhale deeply once. And on the exhale, you imagine you drop into your heart. You imagine that everything that you are, all your essence, is now dropping into the heart. And we now connect with this center into our body, the most important center of love and compassion. And start noticing as the air comes in and comes out, your heart expanding with each exhalation a bit more. Breathing through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth and expand. Prepare your heart to open and embrace the change, the new. And look with love and compassion to the past so you can let it go. Continue to expand your heart. And now imagine from your heart there are two light lines that are going down through the body, through the trunk of your body into the hips, and down into the legs, going out through your feet and trusting the earth, going now into the earth, and traveling now to the center of the earth through layers of waters and rocks and crystals and muds and roots, going deeper and deeper, using your breath. Continue to smile. Deeper and deeper. Until you get to the center of the earth. And now the earth and your heart are connected. And imagine now from these two light lines, you're growing now roots into the center of the earth. And you plug yourself there, grounding yourself strongly and beautifully like a tree, like an old wise tree. You grow your roots and you take your time because you understand how important it is to have deep roots in order to grow higher into this realm. Growing roots, seeing the network developing. And through these roots we start bringing into the body life force energy, inhaling deeply into the heart. Exhale into your whole body. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release into the whole body. Continue to do that in your own rhythm. And feel the life force energy tingling now through your whole cells. All your cells or your muscles, your whole body is now rejuvenating and brought back to life. Coming back with your attention to your roots. Now in the center of the heart, let's plant a seed. The seed of our intentions. It's the intention for the season, for this practice, whatever it feels right for you. And we plant it and we keep it there. We plant and then we trust that one day this beautiful seed that we take care of, that we love, it's going to come back to surface. It's going to surface, it's going to bloom, it's going to manifest into our reality. Take a deep breath. And another one. Coming back now through the same light lines that you came into the body. Making your way back into the heart. And opening your eyes in your own rhythm. Take a stretch. And let's get to practice. And we're going to start by simply doing some round circles with our head. We're gonna hit slightly our head, focusing your mind on the tip of your head, on your crown. Relaxing the shoulder while doing this movement. We're gonna switch now directions. Beautiful. So now just take your head and look towards your left side as much as you can, relaxing the shoulder. Deeply inhale through the chest, engage your lower core a bit in order for your spine to stay straight. And release, come back to neutral position. And now go towards the right side and look over your right shoulder, relaxing the shoulder and the hands. Keeping the core engaged. And come back. Beautiful. Taking now our arms, placing them like we are pushing two walls, so the hands are 90 degrees. We're gonna do slight movements with our hands in order to start warming up our shoulders and the muscles of our hands, of our arms. Keep your core engaged, don't let it go. This is one of the secrets of yoga. In order to stay aligned and for your back to stay straight, guess what? You need to engage your core. If you engage your core, everything else is gonna fall into place. And release. Shake it off a bit. If you feel a bit of warmth in your arms, that means that we're doing something right. One more round. Deeply inhale and exhale through your chest. And imagine there is this point like where the birds have their wings together. This is in between our shoulder blades. Imagine that point and focus there. And bring your shoulder blades together. Keeping your arms keeping your hands 90 degrees, pushing the wall. It starts to heat up. Smile and release. Beautiful. You feel some tension maybe in your neck. Release a bit. Beautiful. Now take your right arm and place it over your head, and place your left arm far away from you and come on towards the left side, bending the left elbow towards the mat and looking towards the right hand. Opening the chest, inhale deeply here. Feeling your chest opening, exhale. Go a bit lower if you can. And inhale, come up and release. Going now to the other side, same movement. Left hand up, right hand far away from you. Bending a bit the right elbow, looking towards the hand, opening the chest. Don't stay here, this will not help you too much. Try to open up and smile at the sky, at the sun, at the new moon. I really love new moons because the new moons are about darkness. When the new moon is there, there is not much light. And this is where our intentions start birthing. It's like a womb. Inhale, come up, and release. We're gonna now do some small circles with our hips coming up. So we're coming in front with our back straight, and then going on to the side, starting rounding the back, releasing the head, And continuing this movement very slowly at the beginning in order to feel our hips and our spine. Maybe you feel already like yawning or coughing, or maybe your eyes are tearing a bit. Absolutely normal. That's what yoga is doing. It starts to move the energy into your body. So I was saying I really like new moons because the sky is like a womb in these moments. It's dark, it's mysterious, and this is where we plant our seeds and we let them there and we let them grow and we let them give birth slowly, but in the dark. We should not ever be afraid of the dark. Let's switch directions. So we're going now into the opposite side. Feeling into the hips, stopping if we feel a deep blockage here, stopping and breathing with our hips and continuing. Allow your body to tell you, to whisper his wisdom to you. I really love when I have days when I really connect with my body. And then my practice is not about chakras, it's not about Buddhism teachings, it's more about present moment, being into the body, listening to what my body needs. So what if we would do this once in a while in order to honor the temple, this body? And come back to normal sitting. You're going to take now you're going to place the left arm over and you're going to bring the right hand pushing onto your left elbow, opening a bit and pushing towards the back. Opening the chest, don't go forward, keep your spine straight and the lower core engaged. And switching. So now bringing the right arm up and pushing the right elbow with the left hand as much it is for you needed and as much as your body is allowing today. Exhale, release, and come now into a tabletop. So in a tabletop posture, your hands are underneath your arms, underneath your shoulders, sorry, and your knees are underneath your hips. Your core is slightly engaged and also your shoulders are pushing like you're pushing onto a wall. So everything is engaged. Even if you stay in a tabletop, that's already an exercise for you. And from here, we're gonna start doing some cat and cows. On the inhale, looking up and looking up. And on the exhale, rounding the spine and pushing our spine towards the ceiling, releasing the head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, be like a cat that is stretching. Inhale. And exhale. Do this few more times in your own rhythm and with your breath. Make sure that the way you're doing the movement is synchronized with your breath. Inhaling, looking up, exhaling, pushing down. This is very nice, a very good massage for the spine. Ancient wisdom say that we are as young as our spine, so if we take care of our spine, then we're gonna live more and healthier. And yoga is really helping with that. So from where you are, inhaling, bringing the left hand up, looking up, and opening the chest. Look up, and exhale, release, come back. We're gonna do the same movement on the right side. Inhale, come up. Look at the sky and smile. This relaxes your face. And release. Come back into a neutral position. And from here, take your left leg and bring it 90 degrees. And bring your right hand forward. Engage your core and stay here. Inhale and exhale. Few times. Smiling is decontracting your face muscles, but it's also helping your nadis, your inner channel, to detangle. We're gonna maybe speak a bit more of that in another session of our yoga together. And exhale, release. Come back onto the other side. So now we're bringing our right leg up 90 degrees and left hand up, engaging your core, making sure you are aligned, you're not too high, you're not too low. Joyous effort. This is one of the qualities that we teach and we learn in yoga, joyous effort. We do effort but with joy, and then we take that from the mat into our life, and we do joyous effort at work and with our kids and with our partner, right? Inhale, deeply smile. And exhale, release. Very nice. Now we're gonna do our first downward facing dog of the day. So tucking your toes, pushing your hips up towards the sky, pushing into your arms. Find your first downward facing dog. Relaxing your head, saying yes, 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 no, no, no with your head. Bending slightly the knees if you need it. And now maybe walk the dog, so bend one knee and then the other, in order to feel these hamstrings, the muscles in the back of your legs, which are very tight usually. And doing this exercise is helping, pushing into your hands. Your core is also engaged, right? All the muscles are engaged in our body. And block the dog. So now push into your arms, relax your head, deeply inhale here 3 times. Bring your belly up a bit. And if you choose, you can also engage your Mula Bandha. Push once again a bit more into your arms, pushing your hips up into the sky. And exhale, come onto your knees, open the knees, and we go into a child pose. Relaxing and releasing completely all we have worked until now. Connecting our forehead with the ground. This is the center of our inner knowing, wisdom and intuition. And now start feeling your hips opening up. Allow yourself to go deeper and more relaxed into this posture, and breathe with the tension that you start feeling into the hips. And with intention, allow it to release this tension. Use your breath for that. more time. Slowly make your way up and come into a seated position. From here, we're gonna take the right leg and we're gonna open it, and we're gonna take our left arm and place it over the left leg. So we're just gonna grab the left leg. Now from here, sorry, I need to push this a bit lower, more in the back. There you go. Now you see me. So now from here, I invite you with the right hand, you're going to place the elbow onto the mat. And I invite you now to try to look underneath your hand, underneath your arm. And you're going to feel a very deep stretch into your left side of the body. And you're going to deeply breathe in, even if it's hard. And you're going to smile to the sky. And inhale, come up and release. Now switch and open to the other side. So you're going to place now your right leg in between your hands. Left leg is going into onto the side. You're going to keep the leg flexed, placing the left arm on the mat, bringing the right arm up and over, trying and opening the chest, looking towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Enjoy this deep stretch and allow your channels to stretch, open, release the energy of the old, and make space into the body for the new. And inhale, open and come back. Hello plant, sorry for this. Bring your legs together, bring your feet together in front of you into Baddha Konasana or a butterfly pose. This is a deep opener for our hips. Now, one tip here I want to give you. So if you're doing the Baddha Konasana this way, you're losing. So if you're bending your back and your spine, you're losing a lot. So what you need to do is straighten your back and push your knees towards, don't push them with your hands, but just push them with the power of your own body. Just push them towards the mat. So you might be here at the beginning. For example, your hips are very tight and you can only be here. That's absolutely fine. You can start flatter. But the most important thing is to keep your spine straight. And then if you can go a bit lower or see where naturally your knees are falling, and from there just flutter, putting your big toes, big fingers on your big toes, and just flutter and smile. Deeply inhale and exhale. And now block and push your knees down towards the mat. Push a bit lower. And now come in front with your back straight, come towards the front. And now you will see your knees coming up from the mat. It's normal. Just keep your back straight as you can. You can also place your hands in front and release the head. Feel this deep stretch into your hips. You can even imagine tension, pain, patterns that don't serve you as they are leaving the body on the exhale. Inhale deeply and come back. We're going to continue with the hips, and you're going to come now onto your legs, hip distance apart, opening your legs, placing your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of you, so palms together, bringing them close to your heart, as close as you can to your heart, and pushing with your elbows into the knees. I want you to be very careful here, because if your knees hurt, you need to release a bit the posture. But this is a natural posture, especially for, uh, in ancient time, men and women will pick their crops while sitting in this position, right? So because they were doing that for hours, they had very open hips and very flexible bodies. Women were giving birth much easier because their hips were open. So a lot of benefits, and I really, really love this posture because it connects me with the earth, it grounds me. So let's stay silent here and feel the power of this posture. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Smiling and breathing with attention, you start feeling. And exhale, release, and it ends. Place one hand here in the middle and bring the other hand up, look up. And then from here, bring your hand behind you, trying to get the hands together behind your back, looking up. A bit of twist here. Smiling to the sky. And exhale, release, and come back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, right hand up, bring the hand behind you, and then with your left hand surround your knee and place your hands together in the back. Look up. You're going to feel a deep stretch now into the left side. And also notice how different your left from the right side are. This is absolutely normal. My left side is always a bit more tensed compared to the right. And one more breath. Inhale deeply. On the exhale, release. Place your hands in front of you. And maybe I'm going to sit now on the mat. I'm going to place my feet in front of me, and in order to release, I'm just going to do some wiper shields, right? Like the wiper shields of a car going left and right. This is going to release the tension. Very good. So we worked quite a bit on our hips, and I want us to move now to our heart. So I'm going to start first with doing a bit of a twist in our area, in our, let's say, heart area on the spine. So place the left hand on the right knee, and place the right hand behind and look backwards, look over your shoulder. Deeply inhale and exhale through your chest, not through your belly. With each inhalation, you go a bit higher. And with each exhalation, you twist a bit more. exhaling. Inhale, come back and make a slight counter twist. Just go a bit on the other side. Now place your right hand on the left knee, left hand behind. Look over your shoulder and smile. Inhale through the chest. And exhale. Release and make a counter twist. Good. Now come up again into our tabletop position, if you remember it. So knees under the hips and hands underneath the shoulders. And from here, we're gonna move our hands towards the front of the mat, moving our chest down, keeping the hips over the knees. So we're not moving forward or backwards. We're keeping them exactly where they are, pushing our chest towards the mat. Maybe we touch, maybe we don't, depending on our flexibility. We're going to feel a deep stretch into the back, into the shoulder, in between the shoulder blades. If you can place your forehead on the mat and stay here, breathing and opening the heart. If you're more flexible, you can place your chin onto the mat, and this will bring your chest a bit lower. So see whatever it feels right for you today, making sure that your knees are hip distance apart. And breathe here, open the heart. The heart is our center of love and compassion. It's actually said that the soul comes into the body when we are in our mom's belly. The soul comes into the body through the heart. And when the soul comes in, the heart starts beating. So this is an extremely important organ and point into the body. A lot of nadis, a lot of nadis are going through this center. Breathing in and out. Feel the tension and stay with it. And inhale, start slowly, making your way back and come into a child pose. So you have the option to keep your hands forward, or if you choose, you can also place your hands next to your body, and this is going to release the tension into your neck and into your shoulders. So see what feels right for you today. Coming back into a tabletop, opening and finding now your downward facing dog. And from here, inhaling, looking up and bringing the right leg in between your legs, keeping the left leg up, looking forward. And then placing the left knee onto the mat, opening, placing both hands next in the inner part of your right leg and opening, looking forward. This is the lizard pose. So you have several options here. You can stay here and breathe a few times, or you can go down onto your elbows. Options for very flexible people. You can also bring your feet off the mat, and this will bring your knee a bit down. But don't worry too much about that. Let's breathe in here 3 times. Very good. Now tuck your left toe. Bring your right leg in between your hands. Tuck your left toe. And now come back into a downward facing dog. Relax your relax your head and push into your hands. Feel the hamstrings. Bring your belly up. Moving to the other side. Inhale, look up, bring your left leg in between your hands and allow your left hip to stretch here. Now placing the right knee on the floor, bring your left leg towards the end of the mat and both hands on the inner side of your left leg. Open your hip as much as you can. Be careful with your left knee in order not to feel any pain. You should feel deep stretch into your hips, but no pain in the knees. The pain in the knees usually appear if we're stretching more than our body allows it. So you should always be aware, because the knees are very sensitive, especially for, I always have issues with the knees because I'm pushing my body a bit too far. So I'm always encouraging you to become more aware of that. And deeply breathe here one more time. Bringing now your leg in between your hands. Inhale here, tuck your right toes and come into a downward facing dog. Very nice. We're now getting slowly to the end of our practice. Inhale here 2 more times. Create a bit more space into your spine and into your hamstrings. Inhale, look up and make your way down onto the mat. Very good. So from here we're just going to lie down, and we are going to bring, first of all, the right leg. The left leg is on the mat, flexed, and then we're going to bring the right leg, bringing it closer into the armpit. And with our left hand, we're going to take the knee and we're going to press it to the opposite side of our body. So towards the left, looking towards the left side. This is giving a massage and a twist to our lower back. Inhale, come back and switch legs. So now bringing the left leg into your armpit as much as you can, keeping the leg on the floor flexed and engaged. And with the right hand, taking the left knee, bringing it towards the right, and allowing our lower back to twist, looking towards the right side of our body. Inhale and exhale here. Smile to the sky, to your body. And inhale, come back. and place both legs on the floor. I always like to finish my practice with one posture, which is opening my throat and my heart, and that's the fish pose. So for that, come onto your elbows, and from here I'm gonna bring, placing your hands down onto the mat, I'm gonna bring my bum over my hands, and inhaling, pushing my chest up, and on the exhale allowing my head to fall down. If I touch the floor, that's fine. If not, it's not a problem. My legs are engaged onto the floor, and with each inhale I open more. Inhale through the nose. Can exhale through the mouth. And whenever you feel ready, relax and release on the floor. You're gonna fall into a Shavasana. So in Shavasana, your hands are facing up, your palms are facing up, you relax your whole body. You're simply like a corpse. The purpose of Shavasana is simply to notice the energy moving through the body. All the muscles are totally relaxed. Your awareness is present into the body, noticing these movements that are taking place. And with each exhalation, you'll feel your body as it's going deeper and deeper into the ground, relaxing a bit more. And if you feel you need more time, just continue sitting here. After this video ends, if you're ready to go, gently start tingling and moving your toes and your fingers. And deeply inhale, deepen your inhale. Placing your hands over your head, interlace your fingers. Take a deep stretch like you would wake up, like a baby that is just waking up. Bending your knees and bringing them into your chest. Keeping your eyes closed. Continue staying with your attention inside. And from here, slowly coming up into a seated position. Sukhasana, easy pose. Meeting in the same posture as we started, keeping your eyes closed, placing your hands into the heart. And for the end of this practice, I want you to bring into the space, what are you ready to let go? What karmic cycle are you ready to end now? What patterns are you ready to release? And what are you now ready to bring into the space? What are you ready to create? What is your new intention? How is the new you showing up after releasing all that was keeping you behind? Bringing the power of this new moon, being grateful and thankful for our time together and for practicing, showing up on the mat, showing up for yourself. I want to deeply, deeply thank you for choosing to be with me and to practice with me today. I love you and I honor you. I'm Madalina, and this is Rising Shakti Yoga. Namaste.